Well. I'm just kind of hanging out. But I'd do a little bit of streaming, get back into the swing of things. Probably some more tonight when we do the multiplayer stuff. So, kind of figured to just hang out, play some video games, enjoy a nice chill time, and try to distract myself from the body ache today. Let's see. We're getting close to, we're in the fall. Fall is coming. Means we're through winter. I go on. I kind of need some put some water on this side as well, which I can do in the winter, I guess. Dang, wind blowing this stuff over so far that I'm looking the wrong square. Here it's done finally, yes. I can put it to use. I'll probably throw together something. Actually, I'll go check and see if I got any eggs that are usable. Then I'll go make some steak and eggs, I guess. I'm kind of just getting into the, animal husbandry part of it. I need to kind of set up another fence for something bigger. I would like to get elk, just so I can have something to ride eventually, but it might take a bit to wrangle elk down. I know where some are, but I need to make some large traps for them. Figure out what it is that they'll eat. Just hang a bundle of hay in there, maybe they'll chase. I'm trying to think of what else I would like. Honestly, I would like to make another secondary house somewhere else where winter isn't as bad. I think there's some areas southwest of here where I can throw up a second home and not get like essentially trapped in. I mean, it's not like unlivable. I've got so much supplies and stuff that it's not a big deal, but it is just kind of difficult to. There's not a lot you can do land. I mean, I guess you could go mine. You can. I can do some blacksmithing and stuff, but like all the farming stuff kind of gets put on hold. It's a little harder to build. Excuse me. A little harder to build in winter because you got to worry about all that stuff. Oh, I just realized my mute. I think my mute button is the same. I've bound my mute button to the run key, which I probably should change. Is there? Oh, actually, can I? That's not great either. I'm trying to find. I was like, oh hey, I could just use one of these extra buttons on this mouse, but it seems like a few of the buttons don't either aren't programmed to do anything currently, or I guess that's a could mess with it. Might be in the mouse settings, I'm sure. I want to make sure I'm not like binding a hotkey to a mouse button for something I might use, because I use the mouse buttons for running or for sprinting and for the push to talk in multiplayer. I don't really want to bind any of that stuff to that. Select. I guess, you know what? I could just delete. Let's just do that. Because I can just touch the top of the mouse or top of the. I can touch the mic and that way. So it's kind of unnecessary to have. I don't want to accidentally mute myself from running. Oh yeah. Check to see if there's any eggs. Oh, so windy. Let me. Turn that down a little bit. Because it will just get out. Very windy out here. Any eggs? Any eggs? Nothing. Fertile eggs. Wait, well, let me. Oh. I was hoping it would just let me pick up the non-fertile eggs, but no. Just grab them all. That's fine. Eggs. Eggs is eggs, I guess, says the game. Okay. What do we got? So I could do 6. Okay. And what do we got? Have anything that's I mean, I kind of want to use those just so I can empty a slot. Oh, I am failing at numbers brain. I will. It's the only one I can actually like affect. So. Let's get 6. Don't think I can. Would take some of these turnips down to the basement cellar. Store them somewhere where I don't necessarily right away. I think these are still, for the most part, 9 days. I probably should those carrots. Make a few vegetable pies and apple cider. Maybe wine. Need to see if there's any traders that will trade stuff. Because there's a bunch of traders, but like a few of them just want stuff that I can't even produce. Or like it seems like nobody can produce, and they're expecting me to trade with the traders to get that stuff, but it seems like a net loss for me, because I mean, it seems like I'd have to spend more than the next trader's going to pay for it, so it seems kind of silly to. Been looking for a trader to get the needle and thread that the Taylor class has, but I can't find anybody who will trade it to me. There we go. Imagine that was a little less than a third of that serving. Get me full. I was like, that's gotta be like very. Look how much saturation. Okay, let's go. Let's go hit up the. Let's check out. Oh, actually, let me. Get some of this, just in case I have to feed the chicken. Should probably do. Okay, some of the chicks are getting bigger already. I will have to get any new roosters out of there. Or do away with the old rooster, I guess. One of the two. Since they will fight. Which is well, at least they will fight in younger generation, or the undomesticated generation they're on. They will be more chill about it. Since most of those chickens are still wild, essentially. Have to kind of wait. Happen to have I need to also mark on this guy's survival goods. Differentiate between the traders easier. What do you got? So you've got the wolf pup. I could go trade to somebody else, but I don't want to buy this thing and then not have the other trader already ready to trade. Dude likes to buy flax bread. Flax bread. Rye bread. Recently. Years for that? That thing costs a lot of leather. Oh wait. Click on it. Can't sell you a sewing kit. I can't make those. But copper ingots, pretty cheap. I could make some more bread, so that's mostly what I've been doing, just because that and, maybe some copper ingots. But flax, I still need a bunch of that. I don't really want to trade for the code I've got, and a bunch of tools that I can kind of already make. The most useful. The next trade. Actually, I think this one is. I don't need the clothing. I don't think he'll trade me any or any. I think it's just clothes, like a tailor shop. Trade me the. At least didn't before. Trade me the tailor's wool. I kind of just want it just to be able to like sew some other linen stuff. If not, that's fine. I can live with other goat. I probably do need to get some more hides at some point. An eye out for some critters to hunt. I also need to get to work on the magnetite. I have not. There's a couple spots down here that say they have decent. I've tried mining through here and haven't found squat. I've found mostly quartz and that chromite I found, but other than that, nothing. So I'm gonna try around my next mining expedition. I think there's a bunch of caverns there though. I will double check if that's the same area where those caverns were at. Further than I thought it was. glitching here. I don't know if it's specifically the game or just my poor amount of RAM. There's an L. I would... One of the animals I'd like to domesticate. We are definitely not prepared for that. I don't have the kind of grain supply or vegetable supply to really get that going yet. And nor do I have the traps to trap them. What do you got? Got fancy jars. Shh. We'll buy some rough gems. Buy charcoal, but kind of. I've not seen any yet, so. Why? Okay. Oh. Wait, what did it say? Hold on. Delivery of new goods in 3. Okay. So, I mean, if I want to get cool stuff to make my house better, then yes, but otherwise, it doesn't have anything that will help me some rams. I assume the bighorns are some sort of like a sheep or not a goat. Pretty sure they're a sheep. A sheep. Even if they kind of sound goatish, but aha, you on the other. Fall off with a little. Yeah. Damn, shooting is not going too well. Off in the space somewhere. Back up a little bit. I don't want him knowing that I'm shooting it. No, no. Now you're coming towards me. Even worse. Not that I couldn't just fight him, but I would rather not get my gear all beat up over it. Rams are apparently not very bright in that they most other animals will either run or like turn to try to attack you, and the rams won't. They just stand there and take it unless they know that you're the one shooting them. They'll come charge at you. Otherwise, if they can't detect you, then they just go, oh, guess I die. As weightless though. There's some more leather though. Take it. I'd like to go find that bear again. Bear off to the somewhere. But he's in, or the bear was in a kind of a nasty spot that would make it very hard for me to hunt it without getting murdered, so I have not messed with it. It kind of chased after me briefly, but it got enough. I think it was just passive enough that it chased after me for nothing. to run by it. My goal wasn't to turns. Really need more berries. Hard to resist. I don't think I've set it. I've got a pot of red currant juice in the basement. Don't think I've set. Don't think I've made it into wine yet, so I might just do. Oops. Pan. Can't. It'd be alright getting back to base. It's generally clear through here. I haven't seen any wolves in a little while, so at least this west northwest essentially. Let's see. I'm confused by the sound I'm making while running. Sounds like I've made my shoes out of pigs. Ooh. Glad I didn't fall damage there. Probably ought to come through here and clear some of this brush out. I kind of already did it. So all this stuff here. Branches. I cleared all that from all the way up through here. It's the whole hard to see in the dark. This whole valley area. A bunch of that. Gone up and cleared all that stuff out. So like this will have a better view of if there's wolves in the area. Or if I'm like chasing after chickens or what. Slightly hungry. Take care. Ooh. Get it. Do I want to eat this pie? Yeah. Consume pie. Still have room for the rest of this. Still a fifth of a serving left of that. Okay. Oh wait, no. As I say, we didn't use it. No, it's the meat I just got. Let's see if I can stick that in the barrels before I go to bed. 10 o'clock? No, 8 o'clock. Don't think. Let me double check to make sure I didn't. Okay. Squish these berries. Okay. And juice. Okay. I also like this stuff just because you so you chicken fodder have around, not have to use more precious grain right away. You kind of sort my bushes out. That might be a project for the next year. What's the make this the farm area and then move the bushes together, stretch. So would like to finish this out. Production facility here for another barrel related project. Let's see. 12 lime. 8 rumbling out there. That there. Okay. Put 12 there. Okay, okay. Those in there, and we'll soak them. Ba-bow. Anything done? No. I'll fix more of this stuff up once we get closer to winter. That way I don't have to. That way it's not taking damage now. Yeah. Stick for now. I might make a few bronze arrows during the winter. I'd like to get some iron going, but I have had, like I said, no luck finding it. I'm right here. Ah, ha ha ha. Got some grain. Just the grain. Just put it in there. And then we're here. Where the okay, so that's part of where I was prospecting. So that cave system is right underneath all this stuff. Just go down. Um, we'll look into. I mean, I've got a. We have a staircase back. I should have like just made some extra torches to light the space of the day. Mm, don't. I've got. I don't have the materials. Torches, which is probably a mistake. But you know what? Let me. Oh, just go right. Let me get a few extra torches, just so I can light. Have S spawning constantly down there. 10. Like this. That way I can stick them up in the. Of course. Why wouldn't that? Why wouldn't we do? Okay, where? Why? Is there more of you? That's why. On the other hand, though. It. Oh crap! Now there's bows down here. Where you? Oh crap! A lot. Oh, why is all this shit down here? All of a sudden. Oh, there's multiple bows down. I need to kill bows first. Let's get obnoxious. Run away. Get. Shit hit. Read it. Dodging. Oh, who? Jeez. God dang it. Damn it. Asshole. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna let you sneak up on me from behind. Um. think I made a backup, because I knew shit like this would happen. Here, another one. Fuck. So I will have mined nothing and be almost dead. Bandage up real quick. Oh, cool. A heavy storm is approaching. Just what I needed. That's super helpful. Well, I'm just gonna lose jackass. Yeah. Okay. Most of them never have any. Okay. Okay. So the kind of want to mine down this way. Or right. Just kind of downward. If we can find this iron. Spent most of the day so far just getting beat up. Probably won't be down here too long because I want to get back before the storm happens as well. I just kind of want to get started on the direct. Any concept of where this iron is? Nope. I mean I did be right, so. Just sniffing around for hints to see where we're looking. What and a better order. Yeah. Okay, let's double back this way. So we can kind of keep the prospecting node information kind of in the center area. But work outwards from there. Take one more sample and then I'll head back so I don't get stuck down here. Okay, fine. Get healed up a bit. Got back here. Stuff off so I can swap. Bacon, eggs, eaten. I've got a couple poultices real quick. Okay. I will. That's one thing I don't like is that whenever you make a thing like that, it'll automatically, if you've got a chest open, it'll put it in the chest rather than in your inventory. So it's just something you have to like keep in picture. If you're making stuff out of a chest and you like, okay, make this whole group, to make sure you grab it out of the chest because it's gonna put it right back in there. Let me take a quick break, real quick. Right back. Okay, okay. Um, um, I don't really have. It's the middle of the night. I don't have time to go hunt down more horse tails. I could make some bandages. I think I should be okay. They rarely spawn inside the house, so not a big idea. Usually not a big deal. Do have ads coming up in 10 minutes. Let me grab that other. I'm sitting around. The other pie that's sitting. Some extra stuff ready to go. For 5.5. Is there any, or at least harvest? You go find some. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, like this is just unorganized chaos. But that's a future problem. I will probably like, make some terrace rows up the mountainside or something, the hillside. Different bush types, perhaps. Yeah, blueberries and some more red. Hmm. Something. Make a bigger batch of wine, basically. Okay. All right. Aren't you? Not too far off. Or fine. Seal it can just cask it off. It lasts for years, so live with that. You know? Just get a little tipsy on cider. The horrors of, you know, as one does. Intoxication level. Okay. Let's see what any of the other leather stuff done over here. While we're waiting for the storm to prepared high, yeah. Red hide, I need... I think... Kinda stuck because I don't... Any strong tannin hanging around, it seems like. So we'll just work on that for now. So getting strong tannin. Work on. Oh. Left my torch downstairs. Very easy to just kind of leave light sources. You don't have enough lamps or lanterns or anything like that. Just like, oh yeah, I'll stick my torch somewhere. More tannin. A bunch of weak tannin. Probably turn that into... If it'll let me... Just kind of... Yeah. Okay. Toward basement. Yeah. Let this kind of better distribute. Ads are popping up in 3 minutes. Hang out and pause. Got the sitting around. Did it again. Or what I kind of want to put it tool shadow. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Started it. Yeah, put it right here. You know what? Behind the... Once I get this wall off, I'll put some in. Or at least... if I can. Have... yeah, I do have a few. I've got enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. imminent, you say? Stick. It's like a. Oh, it's not broken. Kind of. It's not like a. It is a little like factory-ish, but like, kind of want to add some pause for the storm. I probably won't stream too much now because I'll probably be back later to do the multiplayer stuff, hang out with it on the server. At some point in time, I will probably do like a single player, like modded playthrough, mess around with some other mods and other world. Play that on stream, start to finish, maybe. I'm just kind of doing stuff to do stuff and keep my mind sharp. And since there's no like, so I think of what else I need. Like I said, I just need to find some iron, really. Start moving into that stuff. Or some lead would be nice too. Surrounded with some soldering. Put together not a kiln. A still. Oh. Well, you've stumbled into Silent Hill again. Usually, I might as well buy up actually. That way You know what? I gotta sit down and make some more Crocs. So I can like have more prepared meals stashed away down the basement, especially during the winter. Uh, you know, just as you do, the Silent Hill. It does make it a bit more difficult to hit the spots properly. That's fine. Let's go to singular. Have to, you know, click it relative to where the other pieces are. No, you did that, not me. Fine. Spot it. Hitting. I also. There we go. You goofed. Oh, okay, that's fine. That. I also would like to work pickle in the Crocs. All right, we did creative things. Wow, insane. I have blueberries down in the bottom cellar. And not for you. Hmm. Once the storm's over, get to sleep finally. For the longest time, I used to get like the bow forms would get spawning here time. Just walk in and be, the hell? Just be one hanging out. For some reason. Hmm, time beat. Ooh, excuse me. Liquid went down the wrong pipe there. I could have been making some bread while I was sitting. You know, another thing that you do as ores surround you, just sit back, grind some grain into flour, make some bread. Hey, hooray! Still not done. There it goes. Okay. Debate the daytime. You can do things. Okay. Uh, see, I've got. I have storage space down. Oh, you know what? Why bother? Stuff in the fence. Okay. Make it into fences so we can continue our future plans for domestication. Go for it. Yeah, you better. Okay. Okay. These ones at least turn around and attack you. Knocked all the arrows out of him. Not the best healing, but better than no healing. Right in there. Let's check to see if there's any chicken eggs worth collecting. So what I need is a rift in my chicken pen. No eggs. Yeah. No eggs. Okay. Scrambled egg. I have some 11 hours. Um, um, hmm. Wanna, it won't let me mix and match that. Could just use the meat. Start using some of this. So the eggs for the next dish. Mm, just kiln area. Okay. Grass and sticks. Meat. Stick. those crocs burning. Stone thing. But I will probably wall off. Maybe up to the mountain. I might wall off up to the mountain, back off the mountain to make a large area for elk and stuff in the future. Probably just elk. Maybe pigs. I don't know. No. All this extra rock that we've got laying. Just use it. Just use it for fences. Because I've got plenty to make some cobblestone. Cobblestone structures with just pure stone. Not that 1,000 down in the basement would get me at least a good start on another house if I do. Okay, let's do this. Put this in rock. Dang it. Rock here. That croc. Gonna sit this croc down. Oh. Let it hang. Cellar. And then I can pop the eggs in here. Yeah. And do the same with croc. I've still got plenty of this to eat. To see if I can find some. Axe in there. Yeah, I can just leave that on. It's fine. Pretty afternoon. Although we did bed until a little, so could be just a little bit behind in our sleep schedule. Would also you're in a bunch of the set them. Now, jerk. Oh, you. Bowman, right? Unless it's the bow. Nope, right there. Unless that was like a bow from the other day, but I wouldn't expect it to step. Jerk. There you go. more bowmen. Get smacked. Jerks. Okay. I'll be spawning down there. Where's my mine? Oh. Jerks. Jerks and jerks. Try going back down. Armor's getting a little beat up, but that's okay. I don't have anything else really to use the leather for. Stop here? I thought I had gotten down for this. Dig down. Find our way deeper. I am a little sad that this more andesite rock, because I like to have more colors, stone types to build with and to mess around with. But oh well, maybe we'll find some mark, some. I'd like to find the salt rock or the halite. Any nodes? Any node. Negative node. No to the node. O to the O. I do like that there is a few quality of life improvement for Minecraft. Don't, if you should like happen to turn off of something, it doesn't lose all your progress on a block. Kind of like tap both. See, got them both. Or mouse gets knocked off of some, turn back and still complete work on it. Especially for things that take a lot of time to break. Actually, nice to be able to not have to constantly focus. Bismuth that way. Do I have? Bismuth doesn't super help me all that much because I don't have zinc sitting around. I mean, I do like the color of the bismuth. It's kind of an interesting metal color to work with. So at the very least, I could make some funky lanterns and such with it, but much use outside of that. Especially since it takes more materials to make tin with bismuth than it does or sorry, take more to make bronze than it does with tin. More efficient that way. I guess if you had nothing else to work with. Bismuth and it's this way. So then let's see if it's this direction. Downward. Could be straight ahead or this direction. Could also just like be like right below us too. Okay, still medium. My guess then is gonna. It's rich and I don't have a desire for as much business, but I'm still gonna mod. Like I said, it's a fun metal to mess around with. Maybe if I find some zinc deposits somewhere, I can. Like handful of rocks. What? A waste, but no. It's a decent little chunk. Is the rest of it? Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. There might be like a lingering fucking spot in. We found the bismuth. So on down. I do kind of wish it would let you like just pile up the stones into a block, so I could like, rather than just using, because I have been just using rocks themselves to be like, hey, this path, not this path. There's nothing here. Don't go this way. But otherwise, I have to like carry around clay and cobblestone out. It's quite worth it. So I need to go back the other direction because we're getting a little far away from the light. Do a quick check. Downwards and back. On magnetite, where you at? The hopefully there's not like a limitation of what types of materials they can find. No, it can't be because they'll find chromite. That's like a 6 stuff to do. Much more difficult thing. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna go this way. Make marker. Like this way a bit. Check, and then opposite. Actually, I don't think they're kind of Well, no, no, no. I'll maybe double check these directions. We go downwards. I wouldn't think that iron would be like way, way. I've not had any luck in finding magnetite. Any of the locations that say that. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a quick check this way. Do I have? Oh no, I don't have a second. I have a backup prospector's pick. Oh well. This breaks. It's like the next thing I'll just go back and make a couple pickaxes. Although it is late, so probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hit the bed quick. Okay. Test. Anything here? No. Okay. I'll go forward and kind of do the check that. So much andesite. Let's give me the check. Just see if there's any. This pick is not long. 55. Oh, nope. Dang. Just a little bit further. Do we have anything? Hmm. I might do a left and right just to see if maybe it's in the block this chunk. Or I assume it kind of loads up Minecraft. Out this way? No. One more block. Anything that way? Check. No? Okay. We're gonna want to go down from downward. Once I get some more pickaxes made. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Get to bed. I can eat in the morning. Sleep with my torch. My weighted torch that helps me sleep at night. I just make a shelter out of all these stones. Stick them on top of myself. Like a pile. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dope. Hey. Pie still good for another 5 days. Stuff has gone to rot. Which is fine, because we stick it in a barrel anyway. Just got some more stuff to harvest. Ring. One. Still. Right. Okay. Okay. So, that's so much rye. Need to make another. Oh, actually. All the fence. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of fences. Let's go feed the chickens real quick. I will probably break until later. The ad pops up. Oh, oh. Oh, right. I don't have a proper pickaxe. The thing I need to do. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Pickaxe made before we pop off. Break. A little bit of a breather. Stretch. I'll get a bike ride. Come on. Turn the rock we unearthed. Boundary above ground. Keep out the baddies. Start our elk farm. Big farm. It'd probably be elk. I'd like to go. Put them in here. I'll need to figure out. Put some kind of structure in there. I might put the stable in the wall as well. Or I could use part of the rock wall as the back of the stable, maybe? Something along those lines. Oh, yeah. I still have more wall. What am I doing? Well, maybe I won't pickaxe before. Take this upwards out in front of me. Just one of those things where hitting the wrong face of the block, so it's just like, oh, you want to put it there because you put it there, and like, no. You click the smaller wall. Needed to put it. Okay. Then I don't want to. Out. Big area. No, not there. Yeah. Go knock out a couple pickaxes. Work on that wall some more. As I try to find iron. Someday we'll find iron. I know it's out. Oh, not in the right place for that. Silly. Down here. Stuff away. Good bronze bar. We'll make 2 pickaxes. Oh, no. There. At my offhand. Hold my cereal. As a blacksmith does. Hold on to things irrelevant while you're waiting for things to warm up. I think we can get where time is up. Pickaxe head. Okay. Nope. Down. Put down. Those right. Misclicking. Okay, then we can trim this extra. I wish it would keep the extra as nuggets off to the side, or then you could remelt back up. Be kind of cool. Instead of just being lost. Toss this in water. What? I need to bring a bucket. I've been meaning to fill that up, but I'm putting it off. Right. Over. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. X is made. Should be good. I will need to like sit down and just. Usually that's what I do with the winter. I'll just come out here and start smelting some of this stuff up. I might want to maybe get another batch of charcoal made for winter hits. Although it's not too hard. Chopping trees. Oh. I'll just throw pickaxe heads in the water and did all that work for nothing. Uh, uh, Sticks all in here. Not my pick. All right. I'll harvest the. Carrots. Berry. Chunk it. Yeah, so yeah. Decent chunk of the crab gone right. Okay. Uh, so I can feed it to the chicken. Um, something. Okay. Okay. I will head down here. You know what? I'll probably head off. Super important. But yeah, I will hop back on in a couple hours. It'll be like 5 or 6 hours, I think. No, I think it'll be 5.5 or so. But hop back on with multiplayer stuff and get back to setting up shop in the multiplayer world with Saber and all them. For now, though, we'll take a little bit of a break and get cooled off and stretch it out a little bit. I will catch you all later. Thanks for popping in and hanging out, and have a good one.